And welcome back to Doodlemanz 86. It is I, the very scary thing. That's scary. Anyway, happy Halloween! It's Halloween, very scary. It's the scariest time of the year, according to people. So it should be very scary. Well, welcome back. I am here to talk about something everyone probably knew I was going to talk about. That would be read from the creepypasta, but I'm not going to get too much into it. If you want to check it out on your own, there's a reason that I'm not going to talk every little detail about it. One, because of time. Two, it's too violent, and you may be like, well, you talk about Teletubbies. Yes, whilst that game has blood, it's not as graphic as this creepypasta, and there's a difference between horror games and creepypastas. Presumably, one's meant for scares and for you to have a fun time with a very high detail. The other is more or less of a story that you can get involved with, or just a creepy dilemma, or like a backstory, or something made up that's supposed to be scary. And it can be scary. There's other creepypastas. But if you want to, you can search it up. If you don't like scary things, then don't, obviously, but only if you want Halloween. And yeah, that's all. We're gonna talk into it. And this is like, what, my first time doing this? So that's pretty cool. Well, let's head on over there. So it all takes place in a game called Godzilla Monster of Monsters, which, if I am not mistaken, is a SNES game, and has at least 9 chapters, if you're counting the epilogue. There's Earth and Mars, Pathos, Trans, Dementia, Entropy, Extus, Zenith, and Final. But I'm not going to go over everyone. Anyway, it plays the same thing. Advance through the levels, defeat monsters, and defeat anyone who tries to attack you. However, there are new monster models in this game that were not originally before, and for some old monsters, it appears that either they're glitched out, or they're, I guess you could say, dying, but that's a different story. Anyway, some glitch out, some get bigger, and for some reason some get distorted, such as characters like Gazora and the original Mogira, and it all takes place through Mars. However, for the next level, you can see there's a little red face that's supposed to act as a final boss. And therefore, if you click it, it'll introduce you to a very demonic looking screen where the floor is made of rocks and gravels along with fire in the background. Your character is placed in this environment while it screams "run" at the top. And I guess you could get the game for yourself and stay still, but I still don't recommend it. I'll get to later. And doing so will prompt in the creature of red coming for you. Now, we don't know what red is, or at least I don't know. It doesn't fall under the categories of ghost or demonic possessions, and I could get into that later or in another video. But yeah, and it skipped this part, but it's able to swim, fly, and has a final form. And again, like I said, if you're going to watch it, I don't want to get into spoilers and ruin it for all of you. So skip this part, and I'll put a timestamp for the part where you can watch where there is no spoilers. Anyway, spoilers upcoming. There is a plot twist where it does involve the main guy, and the levels do get a lot harder as the new enemy transforms and takes new forms, and the creepypasta does involve other creatures getting in on the action. And now, it is important that I caution you. Although you watch creepypastas or are like me, like where you watch horror stories and you're already used to this stuff, you may be like, hey, it doesn't matter, dude. No one's scared by this. Well, I'm prompting my younger viewers, such as children. If they're watching this, I don't want them to get the idea, hey, you can watch this isn't scary at all. It is scary. Well, not scary. It didn't scare me too much, but I feel like it would scare someone else. It does have imagery, it does have very interesting scenes, and again, another spoiler, so skip. I gave you a chance to skip. He does end up eating some of the monsters. And this fan art is not by me, it is by other people, so prompts to the original creators. This is not my art. All respectful rights to them. I really love the red art. You don't get to see a lot of that. And this story is one of the more popular creepypastas, not because it's Godzilla and I'm a Godzilla fan and I'm like, oh, this is so cool because I'm a Jeep fan. Even if I wasn't, I would still get into the story, but it's widely known for its very lengthy time, because trust me, it is not 4 or 5 minutes of a story. It is a full on hour, even larger than an hour, because there's many chapters. And something else it's known for is its creativity and the graphics, especially the designs and all. But I could get in. I could get interested in this story. It is very well known for that, and it's a very great one. But I do caution you: if you are going to watch this, be prepared. There is many demonic-looking scenes, very high graphics. So, yeah, make sure you're prepared for that. And if not, don't watch it. So that was it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have a safe, happy Halloween. It's going to get very scary.